Rolling on the river. Ba-na-na-na-na.
Okay, and I'm not dancing in high heels, so forget that.
Or me working out, going like.
I love it. I love it.
Hey everyone, happy Wednesday. Hope all is well, and I hope you're doing well. If you're not, just know it's okay. You'll get through it. All right, you're not alone. We all have our moments, but we all get through it. Just remember that. All right, before we go any further, we have a new sponsor for the show, people. New sponsor. Let me pull it up on my handy dandy thing because I'll know I forget. I know what a coupon code is, but I don't. Give me a second. We have a new sponsor called Dub Energy. Mm-hmm. Dub Energy is a brand new company that specializes in energy drinks. But these kind of energy drinks are different from your regular energy drinks like Rockstar, Monster, yada. And plus, just in case anybody's wondering, Dub Energy is healthy. There are new sponsors. Let me tell you a little bit about them. Then we'll babble on the James. No, they'll babble about Richard Simmons. Now babble to James. James will babble after that. Which, by the way, I love you, Richard. All right, babble to James about it. He loves you too.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Jeff.
We already babbled about it. I can't wait. Okay. I want to babble because I'm proud. So, Dub Energy. If anybody really wants to know, hi, Jeff. If anybody really wants to know, it's healthy. 0 calories, 0 sugar. And it has vitamins and all that fun jazz. Let me pull it up here. So, coffee cherry extract.
Hey, George.
Hi, George. I hope you're doing well. Jeff, good to see you. And Jeff is going to see Alice Cooper in Tulsa. Coffee cherry extract or coffee fruit cherry. So, it's what makes Doobie unique and gives it a lasting focus and fast reflex effects, making it perfect for gamers or creators. And then the formula worth bragging about. Attention is what matters. So basically, it's all healthy stuff. They added. Oh, hi, Dr. Rick. Good to see you.
Oh, Dr. Rick.
And they're very healthy too, guys. 0 sugar. 0 calories. They have vitamins in there. Your healthy vitamins like vitamin B and a whole bunch of other vitamins and amino acids that I can't pronounce, but it's healthy. So if you go to Dubby, let me write down here. We're a sponsor, so thank you, Dubby, for this sponsorship. You go to Dubby, DUBY.GG, and you go to checkout. Use code Waffles. Oh, what's this? No, it's stupid numbers. Numbers. Give me a second. This is my first time doing like a sponsor thing, so bear with us.
All right, you're doing good. You're doing good, Kate. You got it.
I'm very excited. You know, they're gonna help us. But we're gonna help them. So, the dashboard. Okay, hang on. ARD. Dashboard. Here we go. Give me a second. Oh, give me a break. Okay. So Waffles, I think it's. Give me a second. Dashboard. This is bad. Sorry, guys. W. But it's very healthy. I was researching. That's it. Let's see. Give me W up here. But yeah, but W is a very healthy energy thing, and there we go. Here we go. So if you go to w.ggg, go to dashboard, and if you use the promo code Waffles24, get coupon code. Well, next time I'm gonna write this all for the show. So this is just bad.
Do we get free samples?
Not yet. Test trial. If you use coupon code Waffles, Waffles24 at checkout, you save 20%. So there you go. WGGG coupon code Waffles24. Waffles24. Okay, so and you get 20% off your first order. Yeah, I think that's a good deal. That's just me. That's a good deal. And I mean, if you guys really want to know what flavors they have, I'll pull it up for you. I'm serious. I thought this was a good opportunity to do so. It's not like every day.
That was going to be my next question. What flavors they are?
They're very, very fruity flavors. They got like punch flavor. They
Ooh.
got citrus flavor. It's just really fruity flavors. And again, it's all healthy. No sugar. No. Here we go. So they have the Star Sampler Pack, 5 flavors. You don't get free samples, but if you use that code, you'll save 20% off your first purchase, Jeff. So they have Cali O Cream Energy Drink Tub. They have Push and Punch Energy Drink Tub. They have Galaxy Grenade Energy Drink Tub. And by the way, these are generalist energy blends, so that they won't make you crash. They won't make you jitter and make you, like you're spazzing out. That's probably about right. I think that's about accurate. But they're very healthy. No sugar. No. They got M3RK Mayhem Energy Tub. And so it's like a collaboration tubs of energy stuff. And again, 0 calories, 0 sugar. I done my homework. And very healthy. You got a lot of vitamins in there as well. So feel free to check it out. And for your first purchase just use the coupon code Waffles24. You get 20% off your first order. So.
Well, with my blood pressure, I can't drink energy drinks.
Dang it.
They affect me.
Yeah. That's just the opportunity. When you see opportunity, just jump on it. I'm going to have to try it just for my sake. I'm going to try their, actually, I'm very tempted to try their starter sample pack. It has like 5 flavors and all that.
Wow.
And they call it brain food. So brain food. So yeah, here we go. Laser focus. Coffee fruit extract is the star of the show. It helps you focus. Brain food. L-taurine, L-tyrosine, L-glutamine, holy heck, what is that? Citrulline. We selected only best amino acids that benefit brain function. Be better. Only the most brain benefiting vitamins like B3, B6, B12 and C. Energy 150 mg of caffeine per serving. So be careful, people. And look, it says right here, no sugar, maltodextrin, artificial colors or dyes, fillers, or BS.
So George says here, I don't know if Dubby shipped to Canada.
Those are very good questions. I can look it up for you, George. And so far, they have 5-star reviews. So,
ooh,
yeah, I'll take a look
they
at it.
Must be really good. Sodium? George
That's what I know of. No, but I'll do some extra homework for you, George. I got you. But anyway, yeah, so feel free to check out some new sponsor thing. I'm just trying different things, never hurts. All right, enough babbling. So, and by the way, thank you, Dub Energy, for the sponsorship and partnership. Thank you.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I think it's great. We got our first sponsorship. I'm like, and there'll be more to come. So stay tuned. I have no idea where that. I don't know. I'm everywhere. I'm happy. And why am I happy? You know why, James, was it?
Because of Richard Simmons?
And?
Bon Jovi?
Music.
Oh, music.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well,
I'm trying to blank here.
There's Crossbone Skully here in a few minutes. We'll talk about. And then we got
yes.
To talk about. We'll get to those in a minute. Promise.
Okay.
Well, I need to talk about Richard Simmons here, guys, because he just dropped. And when I talk about Richard Simmons, I'm talking about the fitness guru. And James and I love talking about him. And if you guys go on social, he's on social media. Angela, your car's gonna be running late because I lost my book of stamps. Please be patient with me on this. But I have your card sleeved up and ready to go. I just need stamps. So just hang tight. I haven't forgotten you. I promise. And by the way, if you might need any sports cards or Pokemon cards, let me know. I can help. Anyway. Typical. Can't always mention that. Here we go. So Richard Simmons, our beloved Richard Simmons, I say beloved. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate you. And we love him to death. A lot of people don't know is that he's also an artist in his own right. He has released music that James and I have listened to, and we love it.
Mm-hmm.
The guy, and Richard can sing, and that's what. Rich Simmons is just awesome in my book. I have nothing but praise for him. And so, as you guys know, Pauly Shore is making a movie about Richard Simmons, and Simmons doesn't approve of the movie, which I can understand. And James and I were talking about backstage. We both understand why. And he actually further, and Simmons went on Facebook today. And by the way, so darn proud of Richard Simmons. I'm so darn proud of him. I am. He's like,
I'm surprised you didn't get the whole movie shut down.
Oh, well, it hasn't been, to my knowledge, there's been a teaser of it, but it hasn't been like a full movie. And I don't think the way this is rolled, I think, probably won't happen. And I'm okay with that, and you were telling me you wouldn't even want Pauly Shore to play Richard.
No, I don't. I don't think he's the right person to play him.
So this is what Richard said. And Richard, I love you. I'm so proud of you. I just read that a man that I don't know is writing my biopic starring Pauly Shore. I do not approve this movie. I'm in talks with major studios to create my own biopic with some help. Wait for this movie. So, ladies and gentlemen, this technically means is that Richard's making waves, and he also, well, at least it's what I think. James, I think you're thinking the same thing. It's like, he wants them to be factual, and I agree. Because
they always Hollywood it and make up stuff that's not true, and these biopics.
Well, it's like some biopics, they're like half true and half not true, and that's disappointing. I mean, it's like, now that I really think about it, and I love reading Richard's posts on social media every morning. They make my morning. Oh, geez, he made my afternoon with that post about.
Well, actually, to tell you the truth, the movie called, Selena.
Yeah.
The one that was shot by her fan club president, the Spanish girl that sings Como la Flor. Well, her biopic starred Jennifer Lopez, and they got that movie right. Everything that was in that film was true. They did it right.
Well, exactly. And, and I have nothing against Pauly Shore. I love him. But I understand he wants to honor Richard, and I respect that. I do. But, it's just like when you're honoring somebody who's just amazing, like Richard Simmons, I'm sorry, you just have to have it right. I would rather watch a movie that's based off legit facts than half to none.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I mean, I would rather, and what I'm reading on Facebook with Richard, what Richard's been posting, I would rather see everything that I've been reading, but be put into that movie. I would. I mean, I also, Richard, I love you. I'm gonna say this too. I would love it if some way there could be like a scenes where it covers you being a waiter, because he was a waiter for a long time, and the stories that he has told about during his time as a waiter is just amazing and funny at the same time. From being on cruise to lose, mismatching people's food. Me, by the way, but mean, but funny. I probably would. Oh man, that was good. Or to the point where he was taking orders and he was sitting on the customer's lap while taking an order. I'm like, it's just stuff like that. And I was like, I would like to see that in the movie. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people who think they know Richard will add that, and knowing Richard, now I love him to death, and nothing brings me more joy in this world to know that he's still out there and he's thriving well, and he's doing something good for himself too. I'm like, holy cow! I'm an advocate for that stuff, people. I really am. And what he's doing, I think, is great. And Angela, because they didn't involve him from the beginning, I get it. I think it also goes down to the point, Angela, that he doesn't know the person who's writing the biopic about him, and from a standpoint, and this actually kind of goes back to one of my journalism classes, because we were talking about that. It's just I mean, it can be a lot of dangers if they don't have it right, and unfortunately, I don't want that to happen either. Fortunately, well, I won't say unfortunately. That sorry, wrong word, but I don't want that to happen either. So I would rather have. I'm going to side Richard on this because not only am I rooting for him, and I'm being a total dork about it, which I was. I was doing my happy dance, but I think if anything, it just has to be right. It just has to be right, and I love Paul Short. I respect him, but and I know when the teaser came out, I put in a comment about, oh, we need this now. What I mean by that too is that I know Richard needs to be involved. That's what I actually meant too. Which I'm not making this up. That's what I was saying. I just didn't type it on this silly thing. But I'm glad he's doing something about it. I think it's gonna turn out beautiful. And knowing Richard's, taste for fashion and art. Yeah, I don't know him personally, but he knows I exist, so I'll take it. But he's got. I'm just rooting for him. James, I'm just rooting for him.
If he writes the story and he's the executive producer of it or producer, then it's going to be legit.
Exactly. I'm like,
he should do that.
And I'm a huge fan because it's just like it just makes me happy knowing that he's doing something like that. Just going out there and actually doing something more. And I think the movie itself is going to be very moving for a lot of people, especially because it's coming from Richard personally. And knowing me, I'm a dork for motivational stuff, so I'm already there. So yeah, wait for this movie. I'm like, oh, I'm already there.
And at the very, very end, they show the real Richard Simmons.
Yeah, I know he's happy and healthy. I mean, I read those posts. I tell you what, I'm gonna tell you guys. You guys go find Richard Simmons on Facebook and read his posts. Look, everything he talks about, it's just awesome. Where he was talking about, but he was talking about like all the celebrities he has met, and I'm just like the way he talks about it. It's fun to read. It makes me feel like I was there, and for that, knowing that Richard's making a movie about him, it's gonna make me feel like I'm gonna be there, and I can't wait for it. So I'm ready for Richard. I'm a cheerleader as far as I'm concerned. I'll be a dork cheerleading, but yeah, I cheer for people that that I care about. I cheer for people who are just amazing, wonderful, beautiful. And Richard's it's all of that. So
imagine the movie's made and Richard invites you and me to the premiere with him to go, and we go together.
Oh,
that'd be cool. And we got to sit with Richard in the premiere of the movie. That would be awesome.
Oh yeah, that'd be actually. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool though. I think I'm laughing at that because I think it'd be kind of cool. You actually made me think, James. I'm like, yeah, that'd be great. Speaking of waffles, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Waffles.
Like, hi, James. She loves Richard, by the way. Every time, I've been working out to Richard's videos every day, and every day I'm working out, she's just there watching me make a fool out of myself. Watch me try to do this dance that I can't do. So anyway, Richard, I love you.
I love you too, Rick.
Yeah, James loves you too. Jeff loves you. And do it. Show them what you're made of. Own it. Own it. Oh yeah, we're rooting for you. Waffles is rooting for you. I see Richard, she just marches over here and kisses my leg and goes back to sleep. So
cute.
So Richard, I love you. All my heart and soul. Get it done. Get it done.
Amen.
All right. Amen. All right. You're up. Review.
Okay.
Let's go.
So as you can see, I got my hair cut off. Take my headphones off so you won't do anything for a couple of seconds. Hold on. Let me show you. See?
Fancy.
I'm not going to turn around, but it's all shaped up the back. Looks nice. He shaved my eyebrows and everything. And
you look nice. Good. You look very nice.
So now, thank you. So now my movie for tomorrow is going to be a little different. It's a cartoon. Okay. It's from 1978, and it's by one of my favorite directors at the time, Ralph Bakshi. Now, this is done with a lot of rotoscoping, and I just love the animation in this film, and it's so well done. Thank you, Angela. The Lord of the Rings. Now, this goes from the Fellowship of the Ring into the Two Towers, but there's no Arwen in it. So
Really?
it's the Hobbits, Gandalf, and the other guys that you all know.
Really?
So I love
Yes.
this movie. I haven't watched this in a long time, so I'm looking forward to revisiting this tomorrow. And I love the theme song goes da 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 da, and it's really cool. Like it's a good kind of happy kind of tune to get you going into the film. So I'm looking forward to watching this again tomorrow. And so tonight for the Fab Forum, they're gonna try part two tonight and get. They say Ann Wilson is finally ready to do the interview tonight because she backed out last week because one of the hosts of the show, Tom Frangione, owed her $5, so we had to pay her or she wasn't going to do the
Seriously?
show. Yep, that's
Seriously?
what Chris Carter said on Breakfast with the Beatles this morning. He said Tom Frangione has to pay her $5, so he did. He paid her up. He paid what he was owing her, and now
Go girl.
tonight, hopefully, we'll get Ann Wilson tonight.
Go Ian
From part.
Wilson. I'm like,
She's
go
in the
girl.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, people. So I'm looking forward to listening to that tonight. So that's going to be good. Yeah.
Bing.
So
Bing.
ding. So now back to our regular scheduled program. Ding.
Bing. And I'm like, oh, I would side with the DJ, but I'm siding with Ann Wilson. I'm like, oh, go girl.
Hi, Belle.
I'm like, go girl, own it.
Belle is in the house.
Hi, Bill. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree, Angela. Ann Hart's voice is still
And I
beautiful.
like her talking voice because sometimes when I'm listening to the Beatles channel, you hear say, hey, this is Ann Wilson. You're listening to the Beatles channel on Sirius XM.
That's cool. No, that's cool. Well, if it actually does happen, you gotta tell me how it goes. I'm
Oh,
down.
I will. I'm excited for this one.
Oh yeah, I would be too. I'm like, ooh, I like Ann Wilson.
And what's her sister? They're sisters, right? If I remember correctly. What's the other one's name?
Nancy Wilson? Yeah.
Nancy, yeah, that's it. Nancy.
I got it right. Okay. I wrote those down.
All right, your girl. What's next?
Oh, well, I'm just thinking, I'm sorry, guys. I want to blabber on Richard really quick. Can I just say that I'm an advocate for just to see people thrive in this world, people just doing something good for themselves, and what Richard's doing is just amazing. So, Richard, I love you. This is why I'm smiling. You put this here. Keep going.
Yes, we are, Belle, and we were talking about Richard Simmons.
Yeah, you missed it.
There's going to be a biopic about him.
Fire! He's on fire. Now, let's start with Crossbone Skully. I Am the Wolf.
Okay.
Now, previously, in our previous episodes, we talked about Boom Went the Boom and Unbreakable. Which, by the way, shout out to Crossbone Skully with Unbreakable. I know, mine too. Yeah, we love our Richard Simmons very much. Always and forever. Yep. So anyway, and shout out to Crossbone Skully. With Unbreakable, because I'm recovering from, I'm still in physical therapy with my elbow and stuff. But I just want Crossbone Skully to know that their song Unbreakable was playing in my head the whole time while I was on my way to the hospital, marching my honey to the waiting room, being changed for the surgery, and going into the surgery room. Unbreakable was playing in my mind. I'm unbreakable, unstoppable. And so it was very motivating to hear that song playing in my mind while going to get my elbow surgically fixed. Oh no, Angela. I'm sorry, I apologize. Angela, keep him off. Oh, I'm sorry, Angela. Shoot, I have been praying. I'll keep praying. Oh shoot.
Oh, we'll pray. Don't worry, Angela.
We're praying, guys. If you have time, please pray for Angela. Her mother's going through her and her mom are going through some tough times right now. So if you could pray for them, that would be great. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, well, definitely email me some more updates, will you please? You have my email. Just email me some more updates on that. I need to know. I need to know for sure, okay? I feel you. My mom's has been kind of struggling this week too, so I can relate to you on that level. But anyway, so yeah, thank you. Keep emailing me. I promise you'll get your card at some point. I promise. But thank you for being patient. All right, so Unbreakable was my surgery day song, and it was very moving to have a song like that playing in my mind. Oh, I'm sorry, Bill. She's with you. She's an angel.
Yeah.
Angels exist.
She's always with you.
Watching over you.
In your heart.
Exactly. And so, Unbreakable, it motivated me to get the surgery, and then it was outpatient, so as I was driving home, Unbreakable was still playing in my mind. I'm unbreakable. So, shout out to Crossbone Skully for creating a great song. Now, let's go and talk about I Am the Wolf. Do you have any questions before we go any further, James?
I want to know more about why he wrote this song.
Oh, Tommy Henriksen?
Yeah, because I was confused.
For those who don't know who Tommy Henriksen is, he's actually one of Alice Cooper's guitarists.
Oh.
Yeah. So I have the honor to see Tommy live twice up here in North Colorado, down in Denver with Brad Zombie. I can see him again on August 13th. Whee! Oh, I'm so pumped for that show. I'm serious. I'm so pumped for that show. Anyway, get to the point, Caitlin. Point is, oh, by the way, I Am the Wolf follows 3 consecutive track releases, which have combined amassed over 12 million streams to date.
Mm.
Nice. So, according to Tommy Henriksen, when I wrote the lyrics to I Am the Wolf, I found my spiritual animal. It's a one-way trip to hell to kill the devil and destroy anything in my way, to find my rebirth and reclaim my worth. For I am the wolf. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Hey, you. And I don't know about you, James, but I love Tommy's vocals on that track. He's like, his vocal this is just my articulation, but I feel like, Tommy, really, Tommy's voice from the previous 2 tracks as well brought a lot of action, but with I Am the Wolf, he is just saying, this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen now. It's like, I'm the wolf. I'm taking over now. It's kind of like telling, the activity, we're done. I'm taking over. It's just, I love the attitude drive of Tommy with his vocal performance. I really like also how quiet it is in the background for a little bit too. It's just like, it feels like it's more personable. Because usually I type out my thoughts, and I'm not typing today because it's my day off. And so it's like, it makes me feel like it's more poetic, more personable. It's just like a conversation between him and the devil, or him with all the negativity, or him or personal battles. And I'm like, yeah, I'm listening to. I've listened to I Am Wolf 5 times already. I love it already, and I'm pretty sure more after this, guarantee it. And and the way Tommy talks about it, the more I actually can relate to that. I'm like, yeah, I can totally. I'm like, boom. And it's like, yeah, and and it really started made me think of what I'm doing on my end. Oh, Angela, amen, sister. No fun at all. If I had a chance to take everything away from my mom and make her happy again, I would, but I can't. And that's something
I have a question for you, Kate. What does Alice Cooper think of the new song?
Oh, I bet you he loves it. Oh, I know he and Cheryl approved Boom with the Boom, I reckon, because I saw someone say that, which I thought was cool. But anyway, and I think, it's just like listening to the lyrics, it just makes things more personable. And in ways, too, I think it's also the kind of song to really test your accountability, be held accountable of becoming that person you want to be held accountable of doing what you're going to do in this world. Yeah. And so, it feels like it has that accountability, too. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah? What'd you think about the instrumentation?
I thought it was pretty good. I like the heavy guitars in it. I thought it was just kind of interesting. And you know what? At the beginning,
what do you mean by interesting? I think you're maybe trying to say like maybe it's like just like a little bit different compared to what we heard previously.
And what I liked about the beginning,
which is fine.
he's emulating Alice Cooper with the eye movement, like when he makes his
Oh
eyes.
yeah, I like Tommy's facial expressions. I'm like, that's cool. I'm like, yeah, yeah.
Uh-oh. I hope you're feeling. Oh boy, that's no fun, Lisa.
Oh, everybody pray for Lisa. She got her tooth pulled today. Lisa, you will be surprised, Lisa, how fast your mouth can heal after getting your tooth pulled.
What was it? A wisdom tooth?
But yeah, so guys, check out "I Am the Wolf" by Crossbone Skully. I'm gonna say shout out to the rest of the band. I mean, with the guitars, holy Moses! For a living, not only do I write, breaking music news, I also review metal music albums. And so when I heard the guitars, that stinks. Oh, fantastic XQC ice cream. Eat some ice cream for me. I can't have it. I'm on a plan. And I've been doing very well, by the way. So there, I have.
I don't know why this song just popped in my head. I'm on the prowl. I'm hungry like the wolf. Oh. Duran. I don't know why that popped in my head. I've been thinking about that all day.
But you know what? It's like now I'm starting to howl every time I hear it too. I'm like, oh! God, seriously, when I showed up, he howled at me like, oh, I feel like a wolf. Ow! I'm like, yeah. That's cool. I like it. I am the wolf, and for me, hey, by the way, real quick, the instrumentation brings a lot of metal and rock fusion, and I love it.
I haven't, Lisa.
And the rock fusion on the guitars is just beautiful. I'm a metalhead. I may not look like it, but I am. So, I mean, seriously, if you saw me on the Freestyle Parade tour, and when Rob Zombie performed Dracula, and you see somebody headbang, that was headbanging way in the grass, that was me. And darn proud of it too. I mean, too. Yeah, I'm darn proud of it too. Darn proud of it. I mean, I listen to Screamo a whole bunch of metal, but shout out to Crossbone Skully. I am so pumped to see what else you guys have in store. So pumped.
Wow.
So excited. And in case anybody wants to know, on the heels of The Wolf, it's never too early to pre-save the next hit single from Crossbone Skully, Money, Sex, or God, due out May 10th. So, sorry about that. But yeah, no, I think I'm excited to see where this one leads to. I'm like, and it's like, and they're doing great because there are a lot of people who love this Crossbone Skully, and I'm one of them. And they're going places. They're going to be going places. And,
yeah.
I could tell. I could feel it, and I can't wait to hear more. So I'm going to give the rating for me a 10 out of 10 for The Wolf. So 10 out of 10. What about you?
I second that one.
Crossbone Skully's got 10 out of 10 for I Am the Wolf.
Yeah. And a big howl from me too.
I was just thinking about too. While like earlier this afternoon, I was listening to I Am the Wolf, and it occurred to me, like it's like this kind of applies to me anyways. And what I mean by that, I'm holding myself more accountable. I'm accountable for this because I deal with but I'm also holding myself accountable. I am the wolf. I'm telling this that we're done. We have to get going. And so there are times where maybe anything's possible at this rate. And up here, I tell myself, we're done. I don't care if we're angry. I don't care if we're sad. I don't care if we're depressed. I don't care if we're anxious. We're going. We got stuff to do. So, and I'm the wolf is very motivating for me. It's just saying, hey, look, we're done. We're just done. And, well, man, I've been holding myself accountable on a lot of things lately, too. So shout out for Crossbone Skully for motivation. We love you. Ooh, and Tommy, I reckon I'll see you and Coop and Cheryl and the rest of the band. Oh, boy. August 13th. I'll be there, down in Denver. Only live an hour away.
Nice.
See you there. All right, so next up, the late Davy Jones and his songs Hanging by a Thread. and Don't Go. Now oh my gosh, okay. Fangirl mode. I'm a fox.
Breathe. I know you're getting really excited here. Breathe.
What's the fox say? I hate that song. Dang it.
Ding, 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 ding. I had to do it.
That's just as bad as Baby Shark. Don't you dare.
I'm not going to do Baby Shark because I hate that freaking song.
Like, oh Lord, it's like it's stuck in my head now. Is it 8 o'clock yet?
No. It's only 7:36 here.
Waffle says what'd you say? Waffle says what'd you say? What? Oh, you like that? She likes the Fox song.
Oh, okay.
Fine. Dog wins. I'm serious. She's looking at me like, hi, everybody.
Oh, you got it wrong, Bill. It's Ozzy Osbourne's Bark at the Moon.
Bark at the Moon. Ow!
Ruff, 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 ruff.
Ow!
Boy, my mom's going to go, when I go up to see my mom after the show, she's going to go, what the hell were you guys doing?
Oh! Look, here's Waffles. Waff, where are you? Over here. Hey,
Waffles.
Get your booty up here. Come here. There she is. Woo! Oh! She likes it.
Oh, yeah?
Right. So.
Oh, I thought of another one. Ow! Werewolves of London.
London. Ow.
Ow.
That's a good song. I do sing Werewolves in London. It's one of my singable songs. Not like anybody needs to know that. Too late. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the late Davy Jones reissue of Please Don't Go and Hanging by a Thread dropped. And James, I am dying to know what you think of it.
I really thought they were both very good songs, and Davy still sounded like he did back in the Monkees days, the way he was singing.
Hanging by a Thread. When I first heard Hanging by a Thread, when I first listened to it, it was the other day. I'm like, within the second time he was singing the chorus, I'm already singing like an idiot. Hey, I'm going hanging by a thread. I'm supposed to be working people, and here I am sitting there going hanging by a thread. I'm a sucker for ballads, people. Happy ballads, sad ballads.
Oh yeah, she is. She is, people.
Oh, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
I'm telling you guys, Kate will drop anything she's doing. If she hears a song she likes, she starts nerding out and singing along, dancing, whatever she has to do. She's got to get out of the system.
It's bad when Sail Away by Six comes on. That's bad.
I do that with certain Beatles songs. If I have to go to the washroom, and Eleanor Rigby comes on, I have to hold it because I have to hear this song before I go because I love it. I hate missing out.
No, I hear it. So, what I like about Hanging by a Thread, Mr. For me, it's Alice Cooper's No More Mr. Nice Guy.
Yeah, that's what she meant to say, yeah.
That's what I'm assuming because I don't recognize the March song by him. I don't listen. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like thinking, wait, is there a March song by Alice Cooper? I'm like, I'm not thinking, going, I don't think there was one. There you go. That's okay. I got you.
Yeah, don't worry.
I think at one time, this was before James joined the panel. By the way, James joins the panel now for Royce.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think he's done that. I know I've done it. I can go on forever about power ballads. I love romantic power ballads. I'm going to shut up now. So let's go with Davy Jones. So Hanging by a Thread. I really like how, like that little pop jazzy feeling it has.
Mm-hmm.
A little bluesy, just saying, I don't know how you're feeling. I don't know where you are tonight. I don't know how you're feeling, but tonight I'm hanging by a thread. Forget everything I said. I'm hanging by a thread. I don't want to be without you. I'm hanging by a thread. And in my opinion, that is romantic. I'm like, oh, that's romantic.
I like the song, but I just don't like the way that it fades out. I want a nice ending to it.
Now, what about Don't Go? I thought that was a great one.
Yeah, that was great too.
Don't go. Never found you. Don't. I'm not being a total girl too while I was listening to that the second time. But actually, right after the first time he was singing the chorus, I was already singing along.
It had a Monkeys feel to it.
Yeah, I know. I can't. Everybody brought the. I hate this. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. It does. It does. If you listen to "Don't Go" by Davy Jones, it does have a little bit of like a Monkeys ballad in there. And that's what I like about Davy Jones. Aside from the Monkeys, he was a well accomplished solo artist, and he was never ever afraid to venture out on his own and all that jazz.
Mm-hmm.
Hang, is it hanging? Yeah, hanging by. Yeah, Davy Jones, hanging by a thread. Don't go. It's on Spotify right now, Belle. So check it out. Check it out. It's really good.
1991. I thought it was in the 2000s or something.
No. Oh no, this is like remastered.
Oh, okay.
And and of course, when I listen to well, I've been listening more than once, obviously, but "Hanging by a Thread" and "Don't Go" by Davy Jones, it just gives me goosebumps. And I think the reason why it gave me goosebumps is because it just feels like he's still alive, that he's still out in this world spreading joy. You know what I mean? And what a great way to honor Davy, just to remaster a lot of his songs. And he was just a blessing to a lot. He was a blessing to me, and it's just there's only one Davy Jones in this world, and the world's been kind of lonely without him.
And I noticed something when I watched the Wolf song. It looked like there was it said you could replay the chat. Looks like it was a premiere that happened.
Yeah, it was. Nope. Legends never die either. Music never dies. Legends never die. And Davy Jones was a legend. Yeah, I was actually there for that premiere.
Yeah, I noticed that. Well, I didn't look at the chat replay. I just said, "Oh, it must have been a premiere a couple of days ago."
Yeah, it was. I was actually on shift when that premiere started, but I was ahead of schedule, so it was easy. It was easy. But I think Doors music.
Oh, Belle. Oh, God, I'm with you there. I love the Doors.
Oh, Alice Cooper played, what was it? "Touch Me" last night by the Doors. Touch me, baby. Can't you see? I love that song. That's like one of my favorite Doors songs, including "Break On Through to the Other Side." Dun, 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 dun. Ba, 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 ba. The Doors music is just magical stuff. I mean, just magical. I mean, that's how I feel with Davy Jones's music, solo music too. It's just magical.
And I love "Light My Fire."
Oh, come on, baby, light my fire. Such a night on
fire. Yeah.
And that's what I feel like about like the Monkeys and Davy Jones. It's like they were like that too. They were just like the music was magic. And with Davy Jones in particular as a solo artist, it was magical. Being able to watch Davy Jones live at Stampede in 2001, I reckon. And back when I had good joints and healthy mind, and it was just an honor to watch him on stage. It was an honor to watch the late Peter Tork and of course Mickey Dolenz, who's still alive. It was an honor to watch all three of them on stage. It was definitely a concert I'll never forget in my lifetime. Oh,
well,
geez.
I don't know if I should tell you this, Kate, but I don't know if you know my friend Doc Dawkins.
Who?
Doc Dawkins.
I don't know.
Well, he has something that you're going to want. He's got the whole box set on Blu-ray, the complete series of the Monkeys. And guess what it comes with? The movie Head.
Oh, nice. I have the original soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good soundtrack. That's a great soundtrack. I mean, that's...
Yeah, I used to watch the reruns too, Bill.
Well, Jeff, somewhere in chat, he has the whole Monkeys show on Blu-ray. Darn it.
Every day at 4 o'clock, there was Gilligan's Island. Right after was the Monkeys.
Here we come, walking down the street. Yeah, again, too, just going back to Davy Jones, remaster songs. I just think it's great that his team's sharing those to spread his legacy around to people who miss him, to people who still haven't learned about him.
Do you have that album?
Not yet. I got Vegas and 2 concerts to go to. What are you talking about? I don't tell me.
I thought you'd already have a copy of Hanging by a Thread from years ago.
No, Lord, no. Nick and Knight. Oh, that was a great time. That was. I watched a lot of Nick and Knight when I was a kid. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But anyway, no, I don't have it. But if I have 2 concerts that need my attention, and I also have Vegas, so that's gonna be on hold for a little bit. But it brings me joy knowing that people will get to experience, especially like today's generation of kids, will get to experience who Davy Jones is, and that's important because as a solo artist, just like Monkeys too, Davy was a very important figure in music history, and I think it's very important that people learn about him as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if Davy Jones was, I'll tell you this right now, if Davy Jones was still alive today, he would still be performing. And if I was at Vegas and he was performing, I would be there without doubt.
Oh, I know you would.
Like, oh, excuse me, coming through. I'm pretty sure I'll be the only young one, but but it'd be fun. I mean, I never got to see him solo wise, but I was blessed enough to catch him with Peter and Mickey, so that was more of a blessing than anything else. But hearing "Living on the Thread" and "Don't Go," it just hit my heart. I'm like, yeah, I'm a fangirl because with both songs, after the second time I heard the choruses of both songs, I'm already being like a total fangirl, singing like an idiot. So, what do you give the remasters rating? What's your rating on that?
I give them a 10 on 10.
For both?
Yep.
I second that motion. 10 out of 10. So guys,
there's a stalker for you, and you know me, I'm very picky with my music, but Davy Jones, I had to.
Yeah.
There was no doubt in my mind that they were good.
Oh, and so if you go on Spotify right now, just look up "Hanging by a Thread" and "Don't Go" by Davy Jones. It's on Spotify right now. Great ballads, and it's just a constant reminder of how much of a blessing Jones was as an artist. He really was. He was also funny. I mean, I saw seen some concert clips on YouTube where he was just using his humor, and I'm just like, oh Lord, it's funny stuff. It's just sometimes I go to that when this is going. There are times where I refer to Davy Jones's comedy sketches, and I'm just laughing. So, but you can look him up for yourself. They're pretty fun. They're pretty
okay, funny. 2 more days.
For what?
Bon Jovi.
Oh yeah, huh? I'm kidding. Of course I know that. Oh, I cried when he died. I cried when Peter died. I cried when Mike died, and Mickey's the only one. And I am so proud of Mickey Dolenz. I could just spit. So, or I could just bust. It's just Mickey's doing good. I could catch him again. I haven't seen him since 2001, so I would love to catch him again at some point. I like to have a good reason to sing Monkeys music in front of everybody. So, I mean, the one I hear, Last Train to Clarksville, Plus the Valley Sunday, Daydream Believer, Valerie, and all that. Oh, I'm going to be singing like there's no tomorrow. Just wailing. Anyway, yeah, Bon Jovi, guys. Speaking of which, Bon Jovi's Thank You Good Night will be premiering on Hulu. Oh, by the way, I give both songs a 10 out of 10. Please let more remaster recordings of Davy Jones be released. Pretty please. I love him.
And yeah. I think it's going to be released also on Disney Plus.
Thank You and Good Night?
Yep. It's going to be on, our Hulu is called Star, which is part of Disney Plus, so I'll get to see it on there too.
Thank You and Good Night on Disney Plus? Really?
Yep. I looked it up the other day.
Okay, let me take a look. Good.
For Canada.
Well, I mean, it's great because both of us can watch it and we can talk about it. So we can devote a whole podcast episode talking about it. But anyway, I'm excited for this documentary because I've been a Bon Jovi fan since I was like 13, and I'm 41 now, and their music's just wonderful. And I know John Bon Jovi's going through a lot of things right now, and I could not be more proud of him for acknowledging what was going on. And I know that his wife was probably one of the scariest parts for him. Yeah, I get that.
Mm-hmm.
Disney Plus. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready to learn. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of things I don't even know about Bon Jovi. So I'm ready to learn. Let's see.
Yeah, for Canada.
I like that was Hulu. Oh, Disney Plus in Canada. Okay. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, James gets to learn about Bon Jovi in Canada.
Woo! I'm watching here too. Yeah.
Oh man, that's great. Dave, his wife Jen. We love Jen. She sent me early this morning. She sent me what was it? Interviews of John Bon Jovi, the interviews he just did. And the first one she sent me was John Bon Jovi going through the archives of all the wardrobe he wore throughout the years of being with the band. I'll send you that, James, because it's really
I want to see that.
And then the second one was going record by record with John Bon Jovi, and John Bon Jovi will tell you like behind the scenes of how this record came about, how this cover became to be, why he hates this record, and yeah, I'll say both. It's very interesting stuff. Yeah, I agree with him. That Fahrenheit album by Bon Jovi, it's a horrible album. He hates that record. I'm like, yeah, I second that. There's only one good song on there.
Lisa, you know what's good for that? Motrin. Take a Motrin. That's good for toothaches.
Motrin. And one of I'll tell you this right now, guys. If you look up the album These Days by Bon Jovi, These Days, that's my favorite one of all time, is These Days by Bon Jovi. It's underrated in my opinion.
I don't care what anybody says, but Slippery When Wet was my favorite.
Okay, hold up. Debate. Hold up. I think New Jersey's better than that one. I think New Jersey's better than Slippery When Wet. I think New Jersey. I'm sure, of course, Slippery When Wet had all the hits. Yeah, I get that. But New Jersey had killer singles, and I think New Jersey's where the band really stepped up. But that's just me.
Well, that was the album that got me into Bon Jovi, was Slippery When Wet.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I was 13 years old when I started listening. I'm trying to think here. I was like maybe.
I was still right. I think I was in my last year of high school when I got it.
Imagine me, 13 years old. Not imagine. But picture it, Sicily. I love She Made Golden Girls. Can't remember now. It's been a while, but I followed them with Living on Prayer, One Day Alive, Blaze of Glory. And the more I listen to them, the more I'm like, hey, you're like, wow, this is good. And I'm only 13, so I'm like, now listening to this, and I'm like, boom, boom, boom. And I think one song that actually got me sold to Bon Jovi, period, when I was 13, was the song. It's an underrated song, and I don't think anybody knows enough about this song. I'm pretty sure John does, but I don't. But I think it's. You went to that concert? That is awesome. But I think the song from New Jersey, Stick to Your Guns. Stick to your guns, ain't nobody gonna hurt you, baby. Pull in for the trigger, but only if you have to. Aim for the heart. That song just sealed the deal of why I love Bon Jovi. It was still one of my favorite songs. It's underrated in my opinion.
Young Guns 2, Blaze of Glory.
Actually, no, it's premiering. Yours. It's actually premiering tomorrow on Hulu, and yours will start on the 26th. So but I'm not gonna watch it till the weekend because I got a couple other things working on. But anyway, so keep an eye out, guys. I'm ready for it. They're gonna be honest about it. Yeah, I'm really loving how honest everybody John's been with the interviews as well. Very open, very honest. It's not afraid to share, and respect on that too. I know there were a lot of tough topics that he had to address, but he stayed with it, and watched them on that, and I'm very excited. I'm gonna be writing about it on my blog. I think essentially it's gonna be 4-part. I finally decided I'm gonna do it in like part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4 posts.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm excited.
That's cold. Oh my god! Because I just had a cough drop. I just took a sip of my Coke, and I was like, "Huh."
Well, drink some water.
Oh, because I had a cough drop, and it's the
Drink some
menthol.
water.
It's like
Drink some water. Drink some water. There you go.
Yeah, that's good. Pardon me if I burp, because I took a lot of sips.
It's okay. So anyway, yeah. So guys, check it out. Let me know what you'll think. I'm gonna be making notes off. I'll be sitting at my desk this weekend, just making notes. And I'm eager to learn. This band has been a soundtrack to people's lives. They've been a soundtrack to mine. They still are. And I'm very blessed that I've come. I've crossed paths with their music. I got to see them live.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Told you I was gonna come.
Yeah, I can't wait to see him again. So, well, I don't know if they'll go live because that's iffy, but I'm eager to hear the new album. And so far, people who have heard the album have said that Bon Jovi's upcoming album, Forever, is fantastic. And based off from that song we listened to, Legendary James.
Yeah.
I think I think the album's gonna be really good.
Oh yeah.
I'm ready for it. Am I bringing on the wisdom lyrics? At least I call them wisdom lyrics because I find something I relate to through those lyrics.
And being your co-host, I have to say that you have a couple more things to talk about. I see from your synopsis.
Yeah, I know. I got you. Hello, everyone. Me and Jen. You saw the New Jersey tour? I love that album. That album was a kicker. I love it. I think, in my opinion. By the way, please tell your wife Jen I love the stuff that she sent me. That's great.
Hey,
I'm gonna share it with James later tonight, so you can watch it. You can talk about it on Friday. Please tell her I said thank you. I really enjoyed the stuff that she sent on Messenger. But yeah, that album just stepped them up. Anyway, really quick, guys. I know I'm babbling. My friend fine. And Mr. Sheffield goes, babbling is fine. Oh. Glad you're here, Dave, too, by the way. Glad you're here. All right, so we got the South Star Alabama Festival, and they got a killer lineup, so I'm going to pull this up really quick. I didn't write this. I wanted to, but then you give it to me. So we have Gwen Stefani from No Doubt, which, by the way, shout out to Gwen. She kicked Tush at Coachella. So you got Gwen Stefani, Shine Down, Jane's Addiction, Jimmy Eat World, TLC, Juvenile, Gin Blossoms. I love the Gin Blossoms.
Ooh.
Candlebox, Dexter and the Moon Rocks, Why the Fighter. Then the second concert thing will be Blink-182, Beck, Sublime, Goo Goo Dolls, Ludacris, Big Boy, Peter Yorn, Vanessa Carlton, Billy Alien, plus the Police. That's a great lineup. Yeah,
I haven't heard that name, Vanessa Carlton, in a long time.
Oh yeah. If I could fly to the sky, you sit tight. Yeah, 1,000 miles. So this festival ticket will be at John Hunt Park in Huntsville, Alabama. I love it. I love Gin Blossoms too. Alabama, the South Stars Festival is set to take place September 28th through 29th. April 25th, tomorrow. Pre-sale tickets take place 10 a.m. Eastern to 10:40 a.m. Eastern, and prices will increase on Thursday, April 25th at 10:40 a.m. Eastern. With the public on sale begins, and do not make a repeat, or I'm going to have a fit. Do not repeat. Tickets for general admissions, GA Plus, VIP, and South Stars Platinum package will be available on Thursday, April 25th at 10:40 a.m. Eastern at SouthStarFestival.com. So people who live in Alabama, jump on it. Killer lineup. If I lived in Alabama, I would go see that. I would. Killer lineup.
Wow, that's cool.
Val, that's cool.
Yeah.
Reminds me of my late husband. Yeah. Music has a way to do that. That's cool though. Thank you for sharing that, Belle.
Yeah.
All right. So next up, Coachella. So Coachella 2025. They have the dates. Let's put it here.
It's already been announced because on
dates,
Sunday.
Just the dates.
Oh.
And Lana Del Ray got the festival fined.
Ah.
She went over the time slot by 13 minutes.
Wow.
I believe it was $20,000 the festival has to fork over.
Oh my God.
And this isn't the first time that's happening because I remember last year, at last year's Coachella, there was some bands and artists who went over the time slot as well, and they got fined big time for that.
Do the bands have to, the artists and the bands, like the solo artists and the bands, do they have to pay the fine, or is it the people that run the thing?
Festival organizers have to pay for it.
Oh.
I reckon. I'll double check that. So, yeah, so April 11th through 13th and April 18th through the 20th of 2025 will be Coachella. Advance sales begins Friday, May 3rd of this year.
Wow,
so
that's fast.
I wish Paulina was here. She'll tell me about it. But, yeah, so they already have the date set for next year. It's just there isn't any word on the lineup yet. So when I know more, you'll know more. We'll go from there. But aside from the Lana Del Ray situation being fine, I thought this lineup was incredible. James?
No, the phone rang.
Oh, okay.
I think my mom got it.
James, is that you? You're good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Our phone talks and tells us the number that's calling.
Oh, that's cool. They still have those?
Yeah, that's why I was like zoning out for a second. I was just listening to the phone to see if I had to grab it or not.
And yeah, but this year's lineup was good. I had so much fun watching No Doubt people. So much fun. And Blur
so you got to watch them twice in 2 weekends.
Hey baby, music. And, and it was cool. Something I made note of from No Doubt's performance from weekend 2 is that Gwen Stefani looked at the camera as she was leaving the stage. She smiled and waved at the camera.
Ah.
And even when she arrived on stage, she looked and waved at the camera. And here I am watching, and she's going like hi. And I'm going, oh hi. I'm like, hi. Oh hi, Gwen. Oh, hi. Well, that was such great. I mean, that was fun. They did a good job. Gwen had a wardrobe malfunction though, but I'm glad they got that fixed. But other than that, it was great. I can't wait to see next year's lineup too. I'm really glad Coachella is allowing like the festival to go online every year, so people like us can watch it. It's good, and nobody canceled this time. Like Frank Ocean, who canceled at the last minute. Why? I don't know, but. But everybody stay on track, except for going over the time slot, and that's $20,000 in general. Yeah, I'm like, that's a lot of money. And plus, Coachella's in a city, in Palm Springs, I reckon. So the festival organizers have to pay like $28,000 to the city because of Lana Del Ray running over the time slot by 13 minutes. I remember I got the news story for that from work the other day, and I'm just like, gee whiz.
Wow.
That is nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, guys, if you hear on James's channel, our friend Paulina, she got to meet Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters.
She came up and gave us a little tour.
Yeah, she showed us like around like Coachella and stuff. It was cool. It was cool.
Showed us all on the wall, all the different people. Paul McCartney had been there.
Stones. Paul McCartney.
Yeah, the Stones were there, but I don't think Ringo ever played there. No.
But but it was cool to see that, and shout out to Pauline for doing that. And it was, I got so jealous when she told me after No Doubt's performance, she Facebook messaged me saying, "Oh, I met Dave Grohl from Foo Fighters," and I'm like, "What?" She's like, I told her, shut up. Did you? She goes, "Yep." I'm like, and she said that he's the coolest guy ever. And I'm like,
That's
nice.
amazing.
I'm like, nice. Jealous? I'm like, I like Dave Grohl. I love the Foo Fighters. But it's cool that Pauline gets to meet all these artists and gets to talk to them and stuff. It's cool. I'm happy for her. I really am.
I bet she'd be nerd-jacking if she got to meet her favorite band, 10,000 Maniacs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll be nerdjacking. And by the way, that's a word, people. Look it up.
Yeah.
Nerdjacking. It's a word. Look it up. One time, I'm going to tell you something funny. One time, James forgot to add the nerd.
I did.
But we said that. I'm like, no, I'm not.
I must have been tired that night.
Must have been, because I'm like, no,
but I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake tonight.
I know you're, but I'm just like, it's something to laugh at, because I'm like, no, I'm not. Stop that.
Because I got to hear if Ann Wilson's on tonight on the Fat Forum.
I actually got paid for $5. Get your Ann Wilson. That's
pay her $5 for Frangione.
Like, I'm like, normally I would start with the DJ, but I'm like, no, I'm going to go stick with Ann Wilson. Please stick together.
Before I forget, I have to ask Dave something. Dave, how did your turkey turn out? Was it good the other night? Did you pump up the bird?
Kind of like really good Easter dinner, post-Easter dinner, I shall say.
Yeah. Hope you and Jen and Nick had a really nice Easter dinner, even though it was late.
But anyway, yeah, so before we go, again, shout out to Richard Simmons. I love you. You're amazing. Don't forget, get it done.
Yes.
Get it done. Show them that they're wrong. Get it done. All right.
And in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. Yeehaw! And
we're the wolf.
You didn't that one coming, did you? I thought, let's do tonight. Just a yeehaw and a howl. It was very good. We did butterball turkey breast, no bones, no mess. Hey, that's good. Butterballs are the best turkey. They're nice and juicy. They taste really good.
That is sad. The news thing just popped up in my boy 12 missing for 4 years. His fourth body to be found in House of Horrors. What is, do I dare touch? What's that? It's in New York. That's sad, though. That's so. 3 other bodies, including the most recent discovery in the yard of the house in August 2023. The first body turned up following a welfare check in 2020, with another report in September 2022, which led to arrest. Domestic violence, fire, and mental health welfare checks were also included in the list of 911 calls for multi-unit property. That's sad.
Wow.
I don't wish on anybody. That's just horrible. That scares me too. A neighbor is suing the landlords too after a tenant reported threw pieces of burnt mattress out of a window, which caused $130,000 of damage to their property. Wow. That's he would have been 16 years old.
Wow.
Sad. That hurts me. I'm praying about that one too, people. I'm praying about that too.
Keep praying. Praying's good. It's gonna help you out.
So guys, listen. Never hurts to be kind, positive, and also keep punching at life. But at the same time, what he's doing. What he's doing. But most important, be loving and kind to people, because life's too short. Always be kind. Loving and kind. That's all you can do. And Lisa, feel better. Angela, community loop. I'll try to get your card out as soon as I can. Dave, I love you. And everybody, thanks for tuning in. And shout out to Crossbone Skully. You guys kicked booty. To Blake Davy Jones, I miss you. Richard Simmons. Do it. Roll with it. Whoa! I'm just being a cheerleader. That's all I am. Nothing wrong with it either. Be somebody's cheerleader. They'll love me for it. All right. We're outie. I gotta go.